everybody. Just making a few more adjustments here. Oh, I need to get my microphone over here. There we go. Hello. So yeah, got Nintendo and their Spotlight. Let's see. I should probably. Oh, hold on. I need to full screen it. There we go. So yeah, we got Nintendo Spotlight here. 25-minute short presentation, and apparently, like within the first hour, they're gonna kind of go into more detail about a lot of stuff, and some other big announcements apparently. So I don't know how true that is, but we'll certainly see how this works out. How's everybody doing this morning? Hello, All-Star Gamer Boy. Go ahead and do that. Got about 3 minutes before it starts. So yeah, Bill Trinan actually tweeted out. Let's see. So, like, I keep getting mixed signals about what exactly this is going to cover. Like, if it's only going to cover 2017 games, or if they'll announce 2018 games. So, yeah. Bill Trinan tweeted out about an hour ago, we're about 90 minutes away from a short spotlight on Nintendo Switch holiday games, followed by hours of Nintendo Treehouse Live. So, I'm not sure if this presentation will just be 2017 games or not, because they implied that maybe they'll have 2018 games or future games announcements. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be new game announcements. I mean, it wouldn't be E3 without it. I'm going to change the game. Hello, Juice. Hello, Pimpito. Yeah, I know. I need some sleep. I didn't get much sleep last night. I woke up kind of earlier than I thought I would. Oh, there goes Vinny. I should probably... And there goes Vinny. There goes Joel. They're doing commentaries as well. There we go. Put that on vibrate. There. Okay. Get the chat up. Oh, it's on mute. I was worried for a second. It's like they already fucked this up. Oh, they're starting with, I don't know what this is. Okay, they're starting off with ARMS. Even though this game comes out in like 3 days. Okay, I think this is just a montage. Oh, Rocket League? Did that get confirmed for Switch? I guess this is its first announcement. Alright, sweet. I'm down for some fucking portable Rocket League. Alright, Pokken Tournament. FIFA, of course. These commercials do a really good job of showcasing how cool the Switch is. Alright, Splatoon tournament. Splatoon 2, FIFA, Rocket League, ARMS. Okay, is this their, like, esports trailer? Competitive?
The game
Reggie.
is fun. The game is a battle. If it's not
Smash
fun,
Brothers?
why bother? If it's not a battle, where's the fun? It's a test.
He's getting philosophical here.
Or a quest that you fail. A race against time. Fun and battle always locked together. But the game is also something else. It's a journey, a passport to new worlds. Maybe even an odyssey. A look, a feel, an exploration. Close your focus and open your mind.
Is this Cosmos?
Yes, the journey requires the right ticket. And that ticket is Nintendo Switch. But in the end, it's not just where you can take your game.
Whoa, what the
Your
hell?
game can take
Seriously, what the fuck?
So let's go.
Okay, so this is
Story
Xenoblade 2.
goes that when the world was young, everyone in Alres lived on the World Tree, together with our divine father, the architect. They called that paradise Elysium.
The tree is called Yggdrasil, like every other magical tree.
You're a blade.
And you're barely clothed.
As the driver of the Aegis.
And you have huge boobs.
Can you
Of course, it's an
take me
anime
to
game.
Elysium?
I'm in.
Like, Jesus Christ. That costume's just
I'll take you
stupid.
there myself. Pyra!
Ugh.
Cover me!
Got it.
We'll show you. We'll show you what me and Pyra are made of.
Yeah, this looks more like just a
Take
regular Bandai Namco game than an actual Xenoblade game.
Now that you have come this far, there can be no turning back. You.
Cool lip syncing.
Sword can't be. I'm guessing your goal is Elysium.
This blade he calls Pyra. Our flames hide something deeper.
What's the matter?
The two girls we see, and they both have their friggin' tits out.
That power, and I won't let you use it either.
If you know what you desire, you will have to show it. Not with words, but with your own strength. Everyone, let's go!
So that's still coming out 2017, huh? First look. Alright, what is this?
Sometimes you need a hero. A sword swinging, fire wielding, stone cold hero.
Stone Cold Steve Austin game.
Insatiable appetite?
Kirby. This is a Switch Kirby game? Always down for more fucking Kirby. It seems like they've been kind of using the style, though. Ooh, they got the partner system back. Sweet. Alright, I'm in. Yeah, the partner system from Kirby Superstar. I'm totally in now. He has curling powers now, apparently. Wispy Woods is going ham. Kirby. No subtitle? Okay, so that's a 2018 game. Alright.
Hi everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi from Nintendo.
Hi.
I hope you've been enjoying the journey with Nintendo Switch so far. When I found out that Nintendo Switch is being accepted by video game fans from all over the world as a home console that could be taken with you anywhere, I felt so relieved.
So I wonder if it's going to be the same
Take
Kirby
Switch
game that they
outside,
were kind of
come
hinting
together,
at
and
during
share
that last
the
direct.
experience. This idea was how we hoped people would play with Nintendo Switch. But people are coming up with many creative ways to play, in all kinds of places, in many more ways than we expected. This summer, Nintendo and its third-party partners will release many multiplayer games that can be played anytime, anywhere, and with anyone. We hope there will be many heated competitions that will be ignited by
And many
Nintendo
heated
Switch.
flame wars on the
Now
internet.
we'll continue our look at even more new game worlds for Nintendo Switch. But before we do, there is one announcement we'd like to share from our very special friend. Please take a look.
Which friend?
Konnichiwa.
Ooh,
Hi, everyone.
Pokemon announcement?
I'm Tsunekazu Ishihara from the Pokemon Company. Just the other day, we announced that Pokken Tournament Deluxe is coming to Nintendo Switch. This is the latest version of the premier Pokemon fighting game. Two people
Pokemon
conduct
Stars.
battle using two Joy-Con controllers, so you can experience heated Pokemon battles with just one Nintendo Switch console. There are some fresh additions, including new Pokemon, and this deluxe version of the game will be on display at E3 for a
Our announcement is that there's going to be Digimon in the game, too.
I have one more announcement. Game Freak has begun developing a core RPG Pokemon
For the
title
Switch?
on Nintendo Switch.
Yes! Awesome!
It may not release for
Hell
more
yeah.
than a year, but we hope you'll look forward to it all the same. In the meantime,
Laura was right.
this year's E3.
Ishihara-san, thank you very much. We heard that the Pokemon series is being developed for Nintendo Switch. What kind of Pokemon game will we be able to play on Nintendo Switch? I'm looking forward to it myself. At this year's E3, we're mostly showing games that will be released in 2017. But please know that here at Nintendo, we're working on many forms of entertainment that can only be made possible on Nintendo Switch. We hope you'll look forward to them as well.
Cool, cool.
Now let's continue on with the journey with Nintendo Switch.
Alright, what do we got here? Space? Metroid? Star Fox? F-Zero? Ooh. Oh shit! Metroid Prime 4. Or maybe Metroid 4. Yep, Metroid Prime 4. Sweet. I guess Metroid Fusion was Metroid 4, huh? Okay. Here, two sides to every story. Paper Mario. In every stage. Wait, Yoshi? Jeff Gerstmann's fucking happy. Alright, I'm totally on board now. Okay, so this is like, okay, this is a cool little gimmick. Yeah, Forest Fusion. Yeah. This must be developed by Goodfield. This definitely feels like a Goodfield game. Koei Tecmo's as Fire Emblem Warriors.
We're under attack! Mother's in danger!
If she's up there, then...
You two must keep going. No, I'm coming with you.
No! No!
I am Marth, the Prince of Altea. We've come here to save you.
Remember that you can rely on your friends. We're with you.
I'm not that big into Fire Emblem, so I'm not sure, like, I really did enjoy Hyrule Warriors, but mainly because of all the Nintendo stuff.
No matter the danger, we can overcome it if we're working together.
All right, let's move out.
Working together, we can finish this.
So I wonder if Retro is working on Metroid Prime 4. Because last I heard they were working on an original IP. I mean, like, they should have a game out by now, right?
Hi there, I'm the Legend of Zelda series producer, Eiji Aonuma. You may have already heard about it during Bethesda's showcase that was held a few days ago. It was announced that select Zelda items will appear in the Nintendo Switch version of Skyrim. I'm really looking forward to exploring Skyrim with the Master Sword in hand.
Oh, look what I have here! I guess I'm gonna kill everybody now.
Next up, we'll take a look at the DLC packs for The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Let us take you on a new Hyrule adventure.
Oh yeah, that's the Trial of the Sword. So apparently this trial, like, if you complete it, like, the Master Sword doesn't need to be recharged. Which I think is a really cool reward. Like, you want a sword that doesn't break, then prove your worth. But yeah, this is gonna be tight. Yahaha! Say it! Aw, dang it. Didn't get the yahaha. Hey, Buffalo Mike. Like, I know this presentation is only 25 minutes, but they're packing a lot into this 25 minutes.
Ooh.
Cass. Playable Cass confirmed. Mifa. Daruk's protection is ready to roll. Personally, I prefer the air. Hello, I'm hot. Urbosa. Zelda Breath of the Wild. The Champion's Ballad. So will we get to play as those characters? Is that the idea of it? Nintendo Switch and Wii U? Oh, right. Oh, okay, that was just showing the logo for the DLC. Oh,
that I'd like to share.
wait, what?
The 4 champions that appeared in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will be available as amiibo.
Oh, sweet. Cool.
The Goron champion, Daruk. The Rito champion, Rivali. And the Gerudo champion, Urbosa. You'll be able to use these 4 amiibo in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Of course, you'll be able to use these in the DLC packs that you just saw, so please look forward to them.
This changes the game.
Being on a
Travel
beach?
the world. Bring people together. Play anywhere with anyone. If video gaming is a journey, then anywhere has to include a stop right here in LA during E3. This is Magic Week, where booths buzz and channels glow, where the game worlds you've heard about suddenly spring into life. And this summer, a new kind of heated competition ignites right on Nintendo Switch. It kicks off later today with the Splatoon 2 World Inkling Invitational, which brings teams from the Americas,
Melee
Europe,
HD.
Australia, New Zealand, and Japan to see whose colorful skills are the best. Tomorrow, the Pokken Invitational will be held. You might recognize some of our 8 competitors who'll be duking it out in heated battles. Later on Wednesday, we'll see 8 players throw punches in the fun and competitive game ARMS, which launches later this week. 4 of our players will be pros, and the other 4 will be E3 attendees who rise to the top by battling on the show floor. If you're going to E3, we hope you'll accept the challenge. And no matter where you are, be sure to catch up with Nintendo Treehouse Live at E3 for all the details and news about Nintendo Switch.
Reggie's audio
and
seems
Nintendo
kind of low
3DS.
quality.
But now, there are a few more worlds left to visit on our journey before we land in the booth. Let's go.
Alright, see ya. He just walks off.
Ubisoft is proud to announce its new Rabbids game, Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, and it will be developed exclusively for the Nintendo Switch. The Rabbids' crazy personalities and unpredictable...
Is that the name of the game? Mario plus Rabbids? I thought it was Mario and Rabbids.
And Twisted Mushroom Kingdom. They will surprise you in this tactical adventure, filled with combat and exploration. Mario and his friends will join them in an epic quest to put the kingdom back in order. We can't wait for you to play the game on August 29th.
I mean, this game does look cool. So what do we got here? What? Someone just got shot. Oh, this is Rocket League. The game they just revealed. Mario Rocket League. Cross-network play? So will you... Okay, so...
Everyone here at Psyonix, we're extremely excited to announce that Rocket League is indeed coming to Nintendo Switch. We know that both the Rocket League and Switch communities have wanted it, and now we're going to release it. Complete with cross-network support that lets you play against opponents on other platforms.
Oh, sweet.
The Switch version will have all the features and modes we've released thus far, plus exclusives like local wireless multiplayer, Mario and Luigi hats for customizing your car, and new exclusive cars we'll talk about later this year.
Look for Rocket League on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Grass, okay. Ooh, Monster Hunter? It's Fossil Fighters. Oh, is this some Odyssey? Oh, here we go. Juked again. Lyrics. Oh, I love this song. Oh, frog suit? What? Wait, what? Oh, frog suit confirmed. And Koopa suit and Goomba suit. Oh, shit. This game looks fucking phenomenal. Damn. This fucking game, what the fuck? Holy shit, this game looks incredible. Oh my god, a fucking Mario dinosaur? Hell yeah! Oh shit, that's fucking Pauline. Oh, that's an October game, okay. Wow. Okay. Now that was a fucking trailer. Damn.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Nintendo Treehouse Live at E3.
Alright, so I'm gonna stay tuned in for this.
Here we've got a lot of great game content to show you, and a lot of special guests swinging by as well. But to get things kicked off, we're going to take another look at Super Mario Odyssey. Just saw the video in the Spotlight. It's going to be coming out on October 27th, really soon, and we're going to take a look at some gameplay. I'm Sam from the Treehouse, joined by my colleagues from the Treehouse, Rob, and Scott on the end.
Rob? There's two Robs?
This segment. We've got the game's producer, Koizumi-san, and the game's director, Motokura-san. Thank you both so much for joining us today.
Hey.
Really looking forward to it. So I know folks are probably really excited to get into gameplay, but before we jump in, there were a lot of really cool reveals in that video, and I think folks are going to be really interested in all the different directions that you're taking this game. But at the core, there's really kind of a driving philosophy that you've got going. I was wondering if you could tell our viewers a little bit more about that.
まず今ビデオを見ていただいてどうでしたか？何か面白かったことはありますか？
First, could I just ask you, was there anything you saw in there that particularly surprised you or interested you?
I gotta say, the first time I saw that T-Rex, my heart stopped. I think it was so exciting.
よかったです。今回のマリオは、 テーマが旅になっていて、別の国に行った時の驚きをすごく強調しています。
So we have a theme of going on a journey in this game, but we're also trying to give the player a lot of surprises, and I think the dinosaur is a really big surprise for most.
マリオシリーズってマリオが持っているその分かりやすさであるとか、可愛らしさであるとか、誰でも分かるような共感というもので、今まで作ってきて、今もこれも入ってるんですけども、今回は特に旅の驚きっていうことをすごく、盛り込みたいので、驚きというテーマを、体験もそうだし、ビジュアルもそうだし、たくさん詰め込んでます。
But we also want to balance that feeling of surprise with some emotional resonance, giving people something that's familiar, that's attractive, that's really cute from the Mario series, and bounce people back and forth between the familiar and the surprising.
でそれを体験するための新しいプレイシステムを、作りましたので、それは本倉さんに説明してもらいます。
So we've come up with some play systems to get that across as well. So it's not just a look and feel, but a play experience also. And I'd like to turn to Mr. Notsukura to explain that.
今作は帽子を投げて敵や物を操ってとある地球を冒険するっていう、物語になっています。
So the kind of overall story of this game is, you're going around, you're throwing your hat, you're taking over different enemies and objects, and you're traveling the world while you do that.
そのパワームーンっていうのがイコール驚きになっていますので、それを帽子を投げたり、いろんなものを操って箱庭を探索してもらえたらと思います。
And we talked about surprise before, but basically the unit of surprise in this game is those power moves. Those always equal a surprise, so you go around, you throw your hat at different things, you control enemies, and you find things that are surprising, and that gives you a power move.
Right on, so let's get into some gameplay. Rob, you're going to take us into New Donk City.
I am. First, I'd like to take a quick look at the Odyssey, for which the game is named. It's the ship that Mario uses to travel the world. And
all right, yeah, so this is actual gameplay. Cool.
Thresholds of them to get onto the next kingdom. And just to show off a little bit of the new moves, obviously there's the hat throw. You can make it stay in place, which is sometimes valuable. It can grab things for you. There's two kinds of coins, which we'll talk about a little later on.
Actually, they're in that little dialogue box. We saw Cappy.
Oh, yeah. Cappy is both the red hat that he's wearing and also in his native form, he's a white top hat. And so one other move that's pretty cool is this circular throw. Knocks away everything.
So its name is Cappy?
As you saw in the trailer, so there's the
okay, so Dan Reichert was right.
It also lets you do fairly
or somebody at Giant Bomb was right.
Turn into electricity, travel through wires. So how did the capture mechanic come about?
キャプチャーという仕様を作ったきっかけは何かありましたでしょうか。
そうですね。今作はものすごくいろんな
Oh, so Pauline's the mayor. Okay.
してから作っています。
So when we were making this game, what we started out doing was making just a huge amount of different gameplay prototypes.
このキャプチャーというアクションもそのうちの一つです。
And this capture action was just one of those prototypes.
みんなでアイデアを出し合った中に出てきたんですけども、それをそうですね、2、3日ぐらいで作って遊んでみたらものすごく面白かったので、すぐゲームの中心に入れようと決めました。
So, it was just one of the ideas that came up, but we worked on it for 2 or 3 days, and it just instantly turned into something that was really fun, and we decided, well, okay, this should just be the center of this game.
I love how much it encourages that exploration and experimentation that I think the Mario games.
That top line, for whatever reason, seems like
Super Mario 64, Super Mario
I don't know
Sunshine.
what the deal with their capture kit is.
So much stuff that
that's
just
like a
looks
VHS
interesting.
weird
okay, what
thing.
will happen if I throw my cap at it? You never really know what's going to happen, so you want to try everything just to see.
何でも試してみたくなる仕様ですね。
Donk City. Oh, look, it's Ravi Drums.
そうですね。いろんなものに帽子を投げたり、試してもらえたらなと思ってます。
Yeah, I definitely hope when people, while they're playing this game, they just throw their hat at everything and try all sorts of different things.
Whoops, that was a mistake. Right now, normally, if you were following the story path of the game,
it's a fucking crazy game.
Pauline, who wants you to recruit musicians? There's one there. But we're going to ignore that right now because there's lots and lots of things to do beyond following the main story of the game. Like possess rockets and turn into rockets with mustaches.
And why wouldn't you do that if you could? Actually, that's an interesting note there. So you mentioned Mayor Pauline, and I think our sharp-eyed viewers will have noticed that some of the street signs are references to some Donkey Kong characters. We've got some interesting red girders going on here. I wonder, Kozuma-san and Motokurasa-san, if you can tell us a little bit more about this city. It's got some interesting backstory.
やっぱりポリン市長がいて、ニュードンクシティという名前がついてると、だからもっと何かこの都市について説明していただけますか。
I like how the ground is just covered in clouds because of, I guess the Switch can't render that much. I mean, I guess this is their way of working around it, but I don't like clouds aren't that low.
City probably leads you to a couple of hints, but we can't get into too much
Like,
today.
buildings don't like get taller than clouds.
Please look forward to hearing more about that.
I gotta take the long way.
Oh, good luck. And this is interesting here where we see, I mean, really throughout New Donk City and I think throughout the world, we've got these really fun playground elements where you're bouncing on things, you're jumping on things, you're swinging. Can you tell our viewers a little bit more about how you came up with that kind of play mechanic in the game?
Moon get.
飛び跳ねたりして、いろんな環境のものに反応させられるんですけど、どういうふうにそういう遊び場っぽい雰囲気を出せるように考え方ありますか？
はい。まずその施策っていうのでものすごくいっぱい遊びを作っています。
So I'm guessing those flags are like teleport points or something.
作ります。まず。
So, going back to that prototyping process I was talking about before, we obviously create lots and lots of different ones, lots of different game ideas. And then next what we think about is where to place them within the stage.
そこにそのアートであるとか具体的なものを載せて遊んでみます。
So, we put it in the stage, we combine it with different art assets, kind of real things to see what it might actually look like or work in game, and then try playing it.
そうするともっとこうしたいとかいろんな意見が出てくるので、それをさらにそこに上乗せして作っています。
And then, obviously out of that, different things come up, maybe we could do this a little bit differently, maybe this could actually work like this instead, and then we kind of add that to it, and the process just continues from there.
なので先ほどちょっと出たタクシーなんかをジャンプさせるのもスーパーマリオサンシャインでもちょっと似たような仕様が
name dropping Sunshine.
And so, you saw before, we were able to jump on top of the taxi, and that's something that was sort of in Super Mario Sunshine at times. So in that way, we're also getting hints from past games.
Can I quickly interject that so as I mentioned, the goal right now is to recruit these musicians. When I was first playing this game for a feedback report for the development team, I could not figure out how to get to this guy on the top of this building. You can just barely see him. He's a speck right now in that triangular building. And the way I eventually found to do it was to take a
Let's just suicide jump.
And that worked.
And
Andy died.
To my surprise. And I wanted to know, when you saw that report from me, what was that a problem to be solved? Was that a cool thing? What was that?
Yeah, that's a real good concert, just an arpeggio.
はい、それは読んだんですけれども、読んだんですけれども
Or scales or whatever. I don't know if that's I don't know if that's technically what he's doing in arpeggio.
I didn't know you were going to be playing that right now.
Troublemaker.
Well, I also know the real way. Or another way.
本当のやり方も分かってます。
でも自分でいろんなプレイの仕方を探してもらえたらと思うんですけども、それもスーパーマリオ64やスーパーマリオサンシャインから続くものだと思います。
But you found your own way to play it, and letting users play around with the game and find their own ways of doing things. That's something that goes way back in 3D Mario, Super Mario 64 and Super Mario Sunshine as well.
So this is actually one of the two kingdoms that's going to be playable on the show floor. The show floor, of course, isn't open yet, so we don't have folks playing the game at this moment, but I'm really looking forward to talking to folks after they've played it, because I think there's so many...
Shut up! Stop talking to me! I want to play!
...find the moons in these kingdoms. I'm not even sure if folks will find it
Cranky confirmed.
The show, but it's going to be interesting to find out how different people approached completing some of these objectives.
But the game encourages so much experimentation because you aren't kicked out of the level every time you find a moon. There is no reason not to investigate every little thing you can see that might be interesting. There's no time limit. There's no disincentive.
I wonder if Donkey Kong himself is going to be in this game.
Whoa! Okay.
Yeah, that is a very interesting change that adds, I think, to the immersion in the kingdoms. When you think about Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, whenever you got whatever the collectible objective was, depending on the game you were playing, you'd get bumped out of the area and you'd have to come back in. But here, since you're not going to get booted out of the kingdom when you collect a power moon, there's a lot of encouragement to just...
Yeah, look at all the smog. Maybe all those clouds are just smog.
You can still continue with whatever your primary objective is. Oh no! But then, you know, keep on tracking and finding moves.
Another reason to explore everything is that there's very little There's very little.
Okay, so they're not.
I just lost
So
10 coins and
you lose coins instead of lives this time, huh?
And I get to try again right away.
Oh, good luck.
It's also worth mentioning that the bullet bills here are coming out with visors on, so they cannot be captured until you knock their hats off, because an enemy with a hat is the scariest thing in this game.
Fashion is very important in this game. You gotta be conscious of your headwear. Oh, careful.
Ah. Oh, no. Well, apparently this is not my day for this challenge.
That's right, 3rd time's a charm, right?
Yeah. And if at first you don't succeed, give up on the 3rd attempt.
I'm just looking at the space where we saw other sections of New Dog City, and looking here, I'm just so impressed with the texture work that's been done. And I feel like every time I see a new build of this game, more and more of these textures are just jumping out at me. It's really fun to see in person.
It is a gorgeous game, and we have some other segments later on in the stream that are going to.
So the coins don't refill your health this time either, huh?
Oh, you got this.
Yeah.
And while I'm keeping my fingers and toes crossed, yes.
Thank you.
One thing that we haven't mentioned yet that we probably should talk a little bit about is the fact that you're playing with Joy-Con with the wrist straps attached.
Yes.
And that's a really fantastic
bullet building. Oh, I get it.
And other controller options.
Good pun.
But you can do so much with the motion controls, and throwing Cappy feels very intuitive.
Yeah. I'm going to switch to a different section of the game. We're going to show the sand world, which is also playable on the show floor. So give me just a moment.
Oh, no worries. But I do love that as you're experimenting, and I think we'll see folks doing that on the show floor here, so many of your gestures will affect how Cappy moves that while you're holding the Joy-Con with the wrist straps attached, you really want to just try moving your arms in different directions. Like, okay, I'm going to
title screen confirmed.
Down, throw out. But I was really impressed by how well that implementation was put into play. Here we are.
Yeah.
Oh, this place is so pretty.
So here we're in the Sand Kingdom, in the town of Tostarena. And they had a problem now because it's all frozen. Everything is cold for reasons, of course, that Mario will eventually solve.
Yeah, actually, if you hang still for a second, we can show his little idle animation.
All Tostarenas toast.
Oh, he's cold.
I love the locals here too.
Yeah, I think he's distracted by the local dancing around, but I think if he's by himself, then he really shivers.
Yeah, 100 purple coins per world. All right.
So let's see here. One thing I did want to show off is, so as we mentioned, there's 2 kinds of coins in this game, and for I believe the first time in the mainline Mario series, you can actually buy things with your coins. And I wanted to ask the developers how that came up. You know, that currency should be worth currency.
なんでコインで買い物できるようにしたいと思ったんでしょうか。
はい、今回はコインを本当にお金として扱おうと思いました。
So we wanted, coins to be used as coins in this game. Actually, use them as money.
外国に行った時にその国のお金って
So what's the purple stuff?
And I think you'll agree. If you go to a foreign land, one of the things that makes the biggest impression on you is the currency.
これ使えるのとか思ったりしないですか。
You kind of look at it and you think, wait, is this real? Can I use this?
今回はマリオもいろんな国を
He's jumping on the friggin' cactus? Come on, dude.
And since Mario is going around to all these different kingdoms in this game, we wanted to make sure that there was a currency.
He just grabbed a friggin' cactus.
要素はコレクトするコインの要素になっていますので、集めたものでコスチュームを変えたり、お土産を買うことができます。
And they're collectible items, so you can use them to buy different outfits or buy souvenirs.
Speaking of.
Yeah, and it's always fun to buy souvenirs, right?
Yeah,
absolutely. And speaking of shopping, we are now in Crazy Cap.
So there's two kinds of coins as we mentioned. The purple ones are unique to the local kingdom. The yellow ones can be used in any shop.
And you can buy more with microtransactions.
The guy at the door said, maybe I should. I'm not living up to their dress code. Maybe I should buy some clothes to fit in better. I'm going to buy a local sombrero and poncho. And wait till you see how adorable Mario looks.
Being adorable, I just love the shopkeeper.
Yeah, and their huge stack of hats.
It's so cute.
And you can see some of the souvenirs you can buy there that you can use to decorate the inside of the ship.
Nice.
And now I'm rocking this look. And let's go try that door again. So my capabilities are the same. I still have, it's still Cappy, even though he's turned into a a different kind of hat now. He can turn into any kind of headwear, apparently.
Oh, thanks Adobe Creative Cloud, whatever.
And, alright. So I go over and talk to this guy.
See if you meet the expectations now. Ooh, snappy and lively.
Snappy and lively. I think the hat is the one and the poncho's the other. Alright.
What kind of club is this?
And this is, of course, what the goal I was working toward all this time.
I love all these little moments of surprise where you never really know what's going to happen when you
Why
get
did I
into
want to
these
get in this
spaces.
room? I don't know. I wanted to get in this room so I could play a guitar.
You want to get in because it's locked.
Yeah,
Dancing
exactly.
with new friends. Okay, that was the only point of being there.
So then we're going to move on to some more traditional 3D Mario gameplay over this direction.
Now that you are terribly well dressed, it's time to go do some exploring.
Yeah.
And
Bowser's
here's a-
footprints. I must be on the right track.
Like, is that all they did in the club? They locked the they locked about 5 people inside that club.
The little homing function on the hat more easily.
And they were just shaking the maracas. Like, what was the point? Like, why were they in there? Like, at all? Like, they weren't like they were just shaking maracas. They weren't like actually like jamming out or anything.
Let's just do a big one for that. And yeah.
And that's, I guess, something folks are probably noticing here. So you're not capturing those Goomba. It's not every single enemy that's capturable.
That's true.
You've got to find the special ones.
Yeah.
And a lot of it's having a good.
Oh, apparently, a set of 3 new amiibo figures, Mario, Peach, and Bowser in their wedding outfits. Wait, Mario has a wedding outfit? Because some people. Okay, cool.
Because you can fly with them. And now I've got to very quickly capture my ride back.
And with bullet bills, you can only capture them for a limited amount of time because at some point they're just going to blow up.
Yeah.
So you have to be a little mindful of what you're doing.
Yeah, you
when
only
you've
get
got a
so much
bullet
time
bill.
with the explosive guys. Alright, and then almost to one of my favorite bits in this level.
Can't believe Mario, Peach, and Bowser are polyamorous.
Yeah.
Blew my mind the first time I saw it.
So this place has these murals that look like they're decorated in this cool old school aesthetic, and I'm just gonna go right on in.
Oh, that voxel pipe.
And I've still got my costume.
Oh.
So, Koizumi-san and Murokura-san, I think we definitely need to...
I think I saw this ROM hack on a website in like 1998.
It's so cool, but it's so unexpected as well, I think.
なんでこのような 2D の8ビットマリオのところも入れたいと思ったんでしょうか。
3D の部分は気持ちよく
That's
探索
really
できる
cute.
ように比較的おおらかに作っています。
So we wanted to make something that would be, sort of a contrast with the 3D stages that you're able to explore very freely in.
2D の部分はもう少し細かく緊張感のある構成になっています。
The 2D spaces are kind of more confined. They're more precise. It's more like kind of, sort of traditional platforming elements.
同じステージの中でもそういった違った遊びっていうのを入れたかった。
But also within the 2D stages, as you can see, we wanted to have a lot of different variety.
もちろん昔からの
That's really cool.
ゲームが好きな人にも楽しんでもらえる。
Actually, it looks really nice too.
And of course, with the visuals, we're hoping it's something the people who enjoyed kind of those classic nostalgic games also get a kick out of as well.
So one thing
So this is this their 2D Mario game as well?
Is just how much the music changes when we're transitioning back and forth. Because I know we've been chatting, maybe it's hard for some folks to hear what's been going on here, but if we just pop in and out of that warp pipe, it's a pretty impressive transition when the music changes.
But there's no warp pipe up here.
Just start jump off. No.
Yeah.
No,
but you
don't
can
jump
now
off.
see that it's more of a naturalistic instrument. So I'm going to skip ahead and show off the last part of this scenario. Okay, so for that, I will need these. Wrist straps, people. Always wrist straps.
Yes.
Fuck the wrist straps.
I'll set to jump in.
Okay.
Yeah, it's worth mentioning too that we're only covering a tiny bit of what is in this kingdom. There's so much more to do and explore.
There's just a ridiculous amount.
Hello,
Right,
BA.
so
Love you
this is
too.
much later in the level.
I don't know who you are, but
Still got
yeah.
my snappy outfit, though.
I love everybody. That's not
Watch
a
these bullet
jerk to
bills
me.
Transition out of the 2D, and then I'm
Hopefully,
going
you're not a jerk to me.
this wall.
So another
But
thing
even
to
if you
know
are,
about bullet bills
I'll
is Captain
probably
Marvel,
eventually
you'll see
forgive you
here,
anyway.
When you're trying to target for really precision flying, it's got a little bit of a headlamp. Oh no, no, you're,
Oh, I'm doomed.
Oh no!
But it's got a little bit of a headlamp, so you can kind of use
See where
that to
you're
line
pointing,
yourself
yeah.
up.
It's super handy.
That's okay, because we get to see this cute little 2D to 3D transition again
I
with
love
the
that.
bills.
It's so cool. All right.
All right, you got this.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
And with the bullet bills, you can also give yourself little speed bursts as well. Shaking the Joy-Con will let you go a little bit further. So it's worth experimenting once you get a feel for the timing of how long a bullet bill will last.
It's kind of like driving a car that doesn't have any brake pedal. You can go faster, you can steer, but that's all you can do. And all right, so up here.
So apparently, Metroid Prime 4 is an internal game, not retro. So what the hell is Retro working on?
They are an evil wedding planning firm, and I'd love to hear more from the developers about how they came to be and what your favorite Brutal is.
Okay, so these rabbits are, yeah, the wedding planners, huh?
そうですね。彼らはクッパに、雇われてクッパの結婚式を成功させようとしています。
So they've, as you kind of said, they've been employed by Bowser. They're in charge of making sure.
Rabbids and Rabbids in Mario games.
結構仕事をきっちりするタイプですね。
They're very serious about their work.
Respect that.
Their work ethic is admirable.
なので、真ん中にいるちょっと背の低い同じような帽子をかぶったようなキャラクターがいるんですけれども、それがリーダーなので僕はそのトッパーというキャラクターがお気に入りです。
And my
Yeah, but it's probably like early on in development. We'll probably end up seeing it like holiday 2018.
Yeah, topper.
How about you, Koizumi-san? Do you have a favorite?
小泉さんのフリーのあ、そうですね。ちょうど今出てるハリエットっていうその可愛いウサギさんの、キャラクターなんですけど、なんか可愛い香りしてるのに結構凶暴なんで、そのコントラストがすごい面白いなと思って。
This is really good timing because the character I like the most is the one you're fighting right now, Harriet. She has this great contrast between her cute appearance and like how devilish she is. She's sort of like the tricky little sister of the group here.
Her attacks are really fun to watch as well, especially when she starts flying around.
Yeah, the animation is really good
and it's
too.
Worth mentioning, you fight each of the Brutals a few times, but their tactics get more and more intense and dangerous.
But I'll be honest, having planned a wedding last year, I would take the help of evil wedding planner.
Yeah, I mean, any evil help is better than no help.
And they're very dedicated to their work.
And they're willing to fight your enemies for you, and that's pretty great.
Oh, nice.
There we go.
And she's dead. You killed her, Mario. Is she gonna explode? Yep. She's freaking dead.
All right, so that's a Grand Moon worth 3 power moons.
And there we see Cappy in his natural state as well.
There he is, celebrating with Mario.
Nice.
All right, so that's what we have for gameplay for right now. But we did have one more little
Grand Moon get.
Yes, we've got some new goodies that have turned up here on stage with us. So these
are they going to show the amiibo
for the game? We've got.
Oh my God!
In their wedding outfits, and
those are really cute.
I just want to ask you guys about the development process for these because the detail of the sculpting is incredible. It must have been a very interesting process getting these to the state they're in here.
このアミーボはすごいなんか細かい作り方になってるようですが、それについてちょっと説明していただけますか。
Sorry. Oh, right. This is full
ヒロイン
screen.
である
Okay.
ピーチ姫をより可愛く魅力的に作っています。
So first of all, we've got our heroine Peach, and we wanted to make sure that she just looked, absolutely stunning.
あとクッパとマリオもそのお相手であることに十分なビジュアルとしてデザインしています。
And then from there, we have Mario and Bowser as well, and we had to make sure that, in terms of visuals, they weren't going to lose out.
They got to keep up.
Yeah, they got to keep up. Yeah.
あとこのポージングっていうのも今回のテーマに合わせて物語性を持たせているのが特徴になっています。
And another characteristic of these is that the posing is very kind of directly linked with the story and what's going to be happening in the game.
Yeah, Mario's got kind of a humble bow thing going, and Bowser's kind of looking like, I own the world.
And I think Bowser's
Come with me, Peach.
But it is really amazing. I don't know how close we can get the camera here. We got a better look.
We can live off my fortune.
In person, the texture where
and my 7 children, or 8 children if you count Bowser Jr. It's not really clear. It's not really that clear if the 7 ones are really mine. Some people say they are, but you know the tests haven't come back positive yet. But no. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
ですね、アミーボはコスチュームを手に入れることができたり、あとはゲームの中でのお助け機能として活用することができます。
So you'll be able to use the amiibo to get different costumes within the game, and then they'll also have kind of an assist function.
And we do have existing amiibo that are supported as well. I think we'll be talking more about that at a later point. But I think that's all we're allowed to show for right now, unfortunately.
Right now. We'll be showing more of this game later on in the stream, of course.
Show more, damn it!
Thank you again so much for joining us here and sharing some of the insight about the development process of the game.
Thank you very much.
And folks who are watching, thank you so much for joining us. We're going to be back in a few seconds here with our next segment, so please don't go anywhere.
Oh wow, is this the part of their E3 booth? It looks like a freaking Disney park. And listen to this song again. I love this just like 30s era, like 20s, 30s era Broadway style swing ballad. This is awesome. I hope there's more songs like this in the game. Let's see. So, embark on a captivating globetrotting adventure. Join Mario in a massive globetrotting 3D adventure as he uses new abilities to collect moons so you can power up your airship, the Odyssey, and rescue Princess Peach from Bowser's wedding plans. Samus 3D side, explore 3D kingdoms, interact with HD Rumble, thanks to the Captain Mario. The astonishing new locales like Skyscraper packed with New York City. Okay. So yeah, that's just a fact sheet then. So yeah, so I wonder what they're going to be showing next. They said just a few seconds. This is more than a few seconds.
Hey everybody,
Oh, there it goes.
Treehouse Live at E3.
Spoke too soon.
I'm Sam from the Treehouse, and for this segment, I'm joined by my colleagues Reggie and Teresa.
Oh, hi Reggie.
Reggie, how you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great. The spotlight was, as I said, direct, to the point. The reaction by the fans has been fantastic. I mean, certainly Super Mario Odyssey and what we showed from that. The little snippet of Metroid Prime 4 had the fans just tremendously excited. And, you know, it continues our overall message of how we approach E3 and what it is that we're trying to do. For us, it's all about showcasing content, typically content that's near in. So obviously we showed a little bit of ARMS, a little bit of Splatoon 2, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 coming later on this year. And then we also showed a couple little snippets of things that are coming a little bit further along. But so far the reaction has been fantastic, and it just continues, right? And that's why we're here on Treehouse Live, a little bit more in-depth view of the games, and so far so good.
Right on. I know we're kind of in the calm before the storm right now. The floor still isn't open, so we can actually still see the carpet. It hasn't been packed with people yet. You've had a chance to do some exploring around the booth. What do you think of New Dog City come to life here at E3?
You know, the booth is fantastic.
It's catching up on some stuff here.
We have that works on
while Reggie chats away here.
Look and the feel, both from an NOA perspective as well as with the headquarter team at NCL. Every year they are outdoing themselves. Last year it was the takeover with Breath of the Wild. This year it's all about New Donk City and creating an environment for consumers to really go deep into the game. About half of the booth is all about Super Mario Odyssey. The other half we're showcasing all of our other content, including third-party content. We're showing FIFA 18 out on the floor. So it's a great booth, and as you say, this is the calm before the storm. Just as I was coming in earlier, there are already thousands of people out there just waiting to come in. And typically when the doors open, it's like the running of the bulls, and they all come crashing into our booth. So it's going to be fantastic.
Nice. I remember last year we were down on the ground floor, and you could actually feel the rumble in the ground when people started coming in. That's right. It's going to be fun.
It's going to be exciting. But again, you know, for us, the spotlight was a focus on Nintendo Switch games. What people don't understand is that as we construct our overall presence at E3, we're very thoughtful around what's the best way to show content. And so Nintendo 3DS is going to play a key role here on Treehouse Live.
So I think I'm probably, yeah, after this segment I'll probably call it a stream.
Really throughout the 3 days that we're here. And it's important that the fans at home and our consumers understand that Nintendo 3DS is still a vibrant part of our business. Obviously with Pokemon Ultra Sun, Pokemon Ultra Moon that was announced last week, that's going to be a fantastic holiday driver for us. We've got other great games coming, and you know, what people don't realize is that Nintendo 3DS was the only platform that grew last year in 2016 versus 2015. The only one.
That's pretty impressive.
And we've sold 66 million.
I'm sorry about that sound clip there.
Nintendo 3DS, again, more than any other platform in this generation. People don't know that. I've got my handy dandy new
2DS XL and obviously in continuing to showcase new hardware. You know, for us, it's all about continuing to drive that momentum.
It's nice that the family keeps growing. Now we've got this adorable little member to add to it as well.
It is
Exactly.
really pretty.
It is really pretty, and it really showcases great. I'm playing Metopia, right? One of the fun things about my job is I get to play the games early. I'm playing Metopia. I've got Mii's of Mr. Aonuma, Mr. Miyamoto, Mr. Koizumi is in there, and of course I had to have Bill as the Dark Lord, right? So I'm really enjoying it on my.
So yeah, when the hell's
when
the hell's Metopia coming out?
It's pretty sweet when you can play.
Did they just say?
It's work. I'm doing this because I have to do this.
Well, you know, so funny story is I'm playing Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and putting in a lot of hours in that. I've got my family saying, so, you know, you're doing this just for E3, right? You're doing this because you have to be able to show off and tell people you finished the game, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
and it's like, no, I'm doing it because I enjoy it and I want to do it. And so it's fantastic.
I don't know, using the work excuse might be a good way to get out of chores. You're like, sorry, honey, I have to do this. I have to keep playing this
no,
game.
it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. It means I have to play early in the morning or late at night. So. But,
and actually thinking of other things that we've got going on in the booth here and just over the course of E3, we probably should touch a little bit on the tournament activity we've going on, because right below us there's a pretty boss stage that has been constructed.
Well, absolutely. And again, the tournament activity is a key part of what we're doing here at E3. 3 different tournaments, starting off with Splatoon 2 later on today. Then we've got Pokken Tournament DX, we've got ARMS. Hopefully everyone saw how I humiliated Jeff Keighley playing ARMS on his show, but that game is going to really show well, I think, from the tournament scene standpoint. And for us, you know, supporting the tournament community and really driving.
We supported them so much that we threatened to shut down their tournament like 5 years ago.
So we're very excited to see how the three tournaments play here at E3.
Yeah, I think it's been really fun watching people play ARMS, and especially watching high-level competitive players get into the real meat on the bones of that game. And there's such a level of nuance to the strategy and the actual technical ability that I've watched a few folks where they're maybe pro Smash players or pro players for another series, so they really are used to getting into the nitty-gritty and into the weeds of the mechanics. And you'll just see their eyes light up as they start playing ARMS. It's, oh, I'm getting this.
Well,
this
exactly.
has got some
You say the weeds of the mechanics?
And I mean, even within the office, watching who's been picking which character as their mains and how we're gradually sort of growing as players as we're duking it out against one another. But it's been a real fun ride.
It's going to be exciting. I'm really excited to see how the players we have showcase that game, how they showcase Pokken Tournament as well. I saw a little bit of the.
I've seen the new Sonic Forces trailer. I didn't know there was a new one, but I'll have to check that out.
So it's going to be very exciting for us.
So what else are you thinking as far as some must-see titles that we got going on here? Because we've got a lot.
I need to go pee real quick. Sorry.
I mean, you know, again, everything that we have on the floor here is showcasing and showing off fantastically well. I'm pleased to see the third-party support. We've got Rabbids on our show floor. Ubisoft obviously has that game in their area. That is really fun. I've been able to get my hands on that game. That is really fun to play. So it's going to be very exciting. We've got Fire Emblem Warriors here on our booth. That game is showcasing well. Really, everything we have shows so well, and I'm really thrilled to see what we're doing with third party as well.
And if we can jump to this, I think on this subject of
titles,
we've actually got something. A surprise for us?
I have
a surprise.
I have a nice little surprise, right? And I said when I was with Keighley that literally within the first hour of Treehouse Live we would be breaking news, and that is what Treehouse Live is going to be doing.
Ooh, what are they going to say? I came back just in time then.
So we have some news. We have a world premiere of a new game. This is a Nintendo 3DS game.
Oh, it's 3DS,
that'll be
okay.
launching later on this year. We're going to play for you the video for this new game, and then Teresa's going to demo it, and we've got the developers who are going to come talk about it as well. World premiere game announcement on Nintendo 3DS, just for you.
What? Metroid? Is it fucking Metroid? Is it fucking Metroid? Oh my fucking god. It's fucking Metroid! Holy shit! It's a fucking 2D Metroid! They didn't announce this during the... Wow, okay. Holy shit. Alright. I guess I'll hang on my 3DS a bit longer. Metroid Samus Returns. Ooh. Wait, is this a Metroid 2 remake? Cause that was...
Well, surprise.
Yes, I am so excited to actually talk about this game.
Yes, so welcome back, everyone.
So, no wonder they shut down AM2R. They were making their own Metroid 2 remake.
And Tim, and we have two very special guests with us. We have Sakamoto-san, the legendary creator of the Metroid series, as well as Jose from Mercury Steam. So, thank you so much for joining us today. And as we just saw, we're going to take a look at Metroid Samus Returns.
That's
so
right.
you waited long enough. Let's jump right into it.
Yeah, let's jump right in to the start. So for the people at home that aren't familiar with the Metroid franchise, this is Nintendo's premier exploration-based sci-fi action game. It features
Holy shit.
Samus Aran, who's a renowned bounty hunter, and she's been sent by the Galactic Federation to planet SR388 to investigate and annihilate the Metroid.
I'm surprised that didn't make the cut for the main show.
And this is actually a reimagination of the original Game Boy Classic that was released in
It's a remake of Metroid 2.
Metroid 2, Return of Samus. And this game is just, it's beautiful.
It's a little bit shinier than the Game Boy version.
Yes, it is. And this game is still about discovery and exploration. You know, there's intense boss battles, and there's so many pathways to discover, and you can take your time through it. And
this is classic 2D Metroid to a T. It's got the isolation, the exploration, and of course Samus just generally being amazing.
Yeah, and the great thing about this being on the 3DS is that there's so much detail in the background, and it's really heightened with the 3D feature on. And you can't see it at home right now, but it does feel really, really good.
Yeah, it sounds cheesy, but it adds a lot of depth to the experience.
Yeah. Oh, and something I want to actually show here on the show floor. So, in the past, Samus was able to aim at 45-degree angles, but now she has this whole range of motion, which really allows for precision.
Cool.
It's really nice because
So it's being developed by Mercury Steam?
All over the place, so having the freedom to shoot anywhere you like is incredible.
Mercury Steam.
So the free aim.
That name sounds familiar.
The free aim here is also really cool here, where when I'm
Let's take a look at their
and I actually have an enemy on site and target,
okay, so
the queue will
so they're the people that worked on Castlevania Lords of Shadow.
So again, it allows for a little bit more precision here.
Yeah, it's still up to you to aim precisely, but
Okay.
that nice visual indicator is just very.
And they worked on that 3DS Castlevania game
Samus
too,
here has her
so
very basic abilities, and so as I keep exploring and seeing new environments, I'll hopefully gather new abilities to upgrade my suit. So this is another new ability that Samus has in this game, and it's a melee counter. And if I time it appropriately and immediately shoot, I do a critical hit on the enemy. But
yeah, this is still looking really cool.
I have some time to actually just shoot from afar and give myself a little bit more leeway to not get hit.
The melee counter is a new ability, as you mentioned, and it's really great because this game gets challenging.
Oh yeah.
It's very, very difficult, and since we have Sakamoto-san here, while we're speaking about challenges, perhaps you could tell us a little bit about some of the challenges you encountered while developing this game.
このタイトルを開発中に 出くわした、チャレンジや課題は何だったのでしょうか。
はい、メトロイドに限ったことじゃないんですけれども、ある程度確立されたゲームデザインのゲームに今までやったことのない新しい要素を加えるというのはとても難しいことなんですね。
Yeah, well, I mean, I think I don't know if you qualified it as a big challenge, but something that we face whenever we're working on it on something like this with an established style of gameplay. It's adding, what sort of new elements can we add to something that again is established and has had.
I wonder if they're gonna they're not gonna bring up AM2R at all, are they?
満足していただけて、それでいて刺激的というものを追加するのは非常に難易度が高いって思っていました。
Yes, I mean, I really felt that it would be difficult or could be difficult to bring in new elements that would add a lot of excitement and at the same time,
they'd have no reason to bring that game up.
Franchise, happy and satisfied.
でも今回のサムスリターズではうまくいきました。
But I think this time with Samus Returns, I think we've done a really good job.
なぜかというと、私は非常に素晴らしいパートナーに巡り会えたからですね。
And why is that? It's because we found this really amazing partner to work with.
マーキュリー・スティームさんです。
And that's Mercury Steam.
星さんありがとう。
Thank you very much, Jose.
Thanks to you.
Yes, thanks to both of you. And as we were speaking, you actually got Samus's legendary Morph Ball ability.
I did, and this is very, very handy to get, as you can see, through certain tunnels here. Here's a save station, which I don't quite need right now. I'm going to keep on going and exploring this area. And here, this is a pretty bleak area from where I just was. And you'll see this gate here.
This is a little different from the original game.
Yeah, it definitely is. And for people that haven't played the Metroid 2 in the past, this purple liquid is actually very painful. And I'll just kind of...
Yeah, don't... Oh,
yeah,
it's the purple stuff.
Ow.
Yeah,
from the
so
Sunny D commercials.
I can't really go down there, and I want to, and I can't really interact with this right now, so I'm gonna keep on moving forward and see.
And that's the nature of this game, is you'll come across areas that you just can't survive in yet, you just can't get past, and you'll have to acquire new tools and abilities to be able to keep exploring and keep pushing forward.
Exactly. So since I couldn't go through the door, I went up and around it. So I'm gonna keep on moving forward, and this is also a brand new feature to the Metroid franchise. These are Aeon abilities. Aeon is a very mystical and powerful energy source, and they actually give abilities to Samus that are very different from the technical upgrades that she gets for her suit. So this one that I just gathered is called the Scan Pulse. And what it does is that... I should remind people that the Aeon abilities are actually not... They're limited. You can't just spam them whenever you want to. And so they'll have their own energy, and you'll have to gather power-ups for them, and also more energy in order to refill that tank. So just to showcase...
First one is Scan Pulse.
Yeah, so to showcase the Scan Pulse, if you see the bottom screen, the map usually kind of explores once you start moving, but if I use the Scan Pulse, it'll actually open up this quadrant of map already for me. And also on the upper screen, it'll show these blocks that I can easily break. So now I know that, there was an actual hidden path there. So,
and normally you
casual
have
mode.
To shoot everywhere to try and find breakable blocks, and you can still do it that way if you want to. But if you have the Aeon to pull it off, the Scan Pulse is also very, very helpful.
Yeah, keep in mind though that not everything can be easily broken with your laser. So that's kind of some ammo that you'd have to waste, and it's nice to actually have the Aeon ability to strategize about, which one am I going to use? Am I going to use my ammo, or am I going to use the Aeon ability in order to keep on discovering and exploring?
Absolutely, and throughout her long career, Samus has had a lot of unique abilities at her disposal, and as we've seen already, this game adds even more. So, Jose, perhaps you could tell us a little bit about the process you guys went through of adding new abilities like the melee counter or the Aeon abilities.
Yes, well, from the beginning, Sakamoto-san wanted Mercury Steam to challenge ourselves to bring new ideas to the series. So we were given freedom to prototype a lot of different ideas and mechanics and see which ones would better fit within the Metroid universe. And once these ideas and mechanics were discovered, it was just a matter of iterating and polishing the design.
Oh, wonderful. They really add a lot to the experience, so good work.
Yes, they do. So here's an energy station, and I'm a little bit low, so I'm just gonna take that.
You
It's free.
always want to take advantage of those energy stations. Every little bit of health matters.
Yeah, for sure. You'll notice that a beeping started. That's actually my Metroid detector, and it's telling me that there is a Metroid nearby. Again, for people that don't really know what Metroids are, they're an alien species that they're pretty dangerous, and they suck up the life form of any alien species in order to survive.
Yeah, you don't want to hug a Metroid necessarily.
Yeah, exactly. Another thing I want to showcase here is actually the mapping system that this game has. So now that, in case I'm not able to go through a door because I don't have the ability to unlock
Yeah,
it,
so people are kind of
Yes.
dissonant for like being
pins
made by
now that I
Mercury
can
Steam,
just
but like
drop it onto the map,
I don't know. It's
and
not like Mercury
that
Steam is a
might tell
bad
myself that,
developer
I wanna
per se. They
revisit
just
this
got
later
put
once
on
I
bad
figure out the
projects.
ability, and maybe I can try it later.
And honestly, this game looks to be like Metroid-ass Metroid. And they make good-feeling games. So it's like it's not, and it's not like Nintendo's not going to have any say in this in the development of this. So it's like I don't know. I feel like people don't need to really be too worried about this at all.
He's getting closer because the beeping is getting a little bit more insistent.
Oh, nice. Found a hidden missile tank.
Yeah, but see, there was an example where I kind of knew already that this pass was there, but the scan pulse would have been very useful right there to kind of show those blocks. Here's another safe station. So, see, there we go. Scan pulse told me that that block is breakable, but I can't shoot it. So I'm gonna try a missile instead. It's open.
And that's a good point. If you ever run into an area you can't progress past, use all of your weapons and abilities. Oh, it's a little friend. Hi, friend.
That was a Metroid.
Hi, friend. I'm gonna kill
We're
you.
actually not fighting him. We're actually fighting his first evolution. And this is known the Alpha Metroid.
He looks twice as friendly as a regular Metroid.
So if I time it correctly, I can actually melee counter him, and it gives me an advantage to actually hit him for more damage. You'll also see that he'll drop these little sparks. If I actually hit those sparks, I'll get more ammo replenishment. So in case I end up using all of my missiles, I could always go around him and try to shoot those in order to get more missiles.
Nice melee countering. And I'll say, I don't know how well the home audience can hear this, but the sound effects in this game are incredible. The music, the atmospheric sounds are just really great. So, Sakamoto-san, perhaps you could tell us a little bit about what went into the development of the soundtrack for this game.
サウンドトレや SC に関しての、その開発、その制作した感じ、および受けた影響などについて話していただけますでしょうか。
今回のサムスリターンズでは、スーパーメトロイドの時のゲームサウンドのコンポーザーが2人参加しています。
Well, we have two of the composers who worked on Super Metroid on the team for Samus Returns.
Okay, cool.
もうそれ以降のメトロイドシリーズの音楽をずっと担当してますので、もう僕が何も言わなくてももうこうしてほしいという音楽をどんどん提供してくれるんで。
And you know, and they've worked on pretty much every Metroid title since that time, doing music for us. And so I really don't have to say anything. They just go do what they do, and what they do is create great music.
Excellent. We'll lock them up. Don't ever let them go.
Whoops.
So you made quick work of that Alpha Metroid. Good work.
I did. So I'm actually going to go return to that gate that I couldn't get to before and see what happens now. So I make my way there. So in the original Metroid 2, whenever you defeated a certain prerequisite number of Metroids, the ground would rumble, and then you would know that you would be able to proceed to the next area. So now, in this game, you have these gates, and if you press on it and you enter the Metroid...
I mean, I would care who's making it if it was like a really bad developer. But like I said, Mercury Steam, it's not like I said, they're not a bad developer. They just, like I said, they just got put on bad projects.
And now I'm able to get to the next area.
It's really cool having this really visual cue of your progress in the game as well.
Yeah. So now I'm going to go to a later area in the game.
And we've gotten a glimpse of it a little bit, but the 3DS hardware really goes a long way in bringing this world to life. It helps communicate the isolation of Samus being stuck on this alien planet. So, Sakamoto-san, could you speak a little to how you used the 3DS tech to bring this world to life and really reimagine it?
3DS 技術が、没入感、雰囲気、まあそれ上に、この未知の惑星サムスの一人の、孤独感をより高めていると思いますが、3DS 用にどういうふうにその技術を使って、この世界を、創造し直されたのでしょうか。はい。
So yeah, Retro's not working on this either. They're apparently not working on Metroid Prime 4. So what are they working on? Like the last game they put out was like 3 years ago, and usually 3 years is their cycle.
So yeah, I mean, I do think that with this title, of course, with Samus, the 3D, the glasses-free 3D, the 3D effects are put to great use. It really does help build the world that we're exploring. But I'd like to go ahead and ask Jose to talk a little bit about some of the more technical aspects.
Yes, it was very clear to us from the beginning that if we wanted to convey to the player the greatness of the inner depths of the planet and the past glory of the social civilization, we had to provide a big sense of scale thanks to the depth given by the 3DS capabilities. So we wanted to reflect this from early on in the development process, this scale, through the first initial concept arts.
Thank you so much. Oh, and you've gotten yourself in trouble, Teresa.
I always do.
And she's gonna die.
I ran into his room and he didn't like me being here.
Oh, you woke him up from
He was
a nap.
naked.
Don't do that.
But I'm stuck here until he gives me leave.
And now's not the time to play with it necessarily, but I wanted to point out that you also got your spider ball upgrade.
That's right, and
really
I also got bombs here. So these are actually very handy for taking him out. Oh my gosh.
So while you play with your new friend, this is obviously an enemy from the original game, and that brings to mind the fact that all of the enemies have actually been redesigned for this version. So, Jose, perhaps you could tell us a little bit about what the process was for redesigning the enemies from the original game.
Yes, we wanted to respect the visual design of the regular enemies as much as possible, but we had to adapt the attacks, movements, and behaviors so they could fit with our new gameplay. Without making them lose much of their original feel in the process. And as for the Metroids, they were the stars of the show, along with Samus in the original game, and this we wanted also to be the same in our game. And they suffer a massive overhaul from the visuals of the original game in their gameplay mechanics. And also we wanted to clearly show the transition in their life form from one Metroid to another. This is something that is very clearly reflected in the movements, behaviors, and attacks.
Thank you. And good work, Teresa.
Oh, thank you. So I could actually take the spider ball, and the spider ball is actually an ability here that's very, very unique to Metroid 2. But I'm actually going to do a very hard technique that I am not doing very good right now. I swear I practiced this.
The bomb jump.
Oh no. Alright, well, last
Metroid
try.
fans have spent hours trying to get to the craziest places using bomb jump.
Oh no.
But as you're trying to work your way around this map, that also brings me to the point that a lot of the maps have been redesigned.
Oh, there we go.
So, Jose,
that was really close.
To the process of redesigning the maps as well.
Yeah, we wanted to respect as much as possible the original layout of the original game because it has such.
Yeah, there's an eShop sale, but it's only for like Wii U and 3DS games, no Switch stuff.
To have a lot of new series or new things because we wanted it to be fair.
My Wii U is bricked right now, so.
Lots of sections different from the original game because we wanted to accommodate all of our gameplay needs, and also we wanted the game to be more, the exploration to be more dynamic and diverse than in the original game, introducing some classic abilities from other games in the series, but that were not present in the original game. And also we added some new, of course, special abilities that are unique to this title. So the combination of both made us realize some very interesting situations regarding level design for players to actively figure out their way forward in new ways.
Thank you.
Actually, before I take this elevator, I want to show this. This is also a new feature to Metroid Samus Returns, and it's a teleport station. This actually helps a lot with the mobility of the game, where instead of backtracking all the way through previous areas, you can actually use the teleport to quickly jump.
Okay, was that not in...
This actually
yeah, that
really
wasn't in there,
helps
huh?
when you're trying to gather some items that you weren't able to in the past, or explore new pathways that you weren't able to before. I'm not going to take it right now. I'm actually going to go back and take this elevator to a new area.
But you're right, it's such a huge addition to the game, being able to more quickly get to the areas you've already been to and find all those juicy secrets you weren't able to get at before.
Well, because like gathering all these items, it actually rewards you in the end, because it does get more difficult
really
as
hard.
you further get into the planet, and the baddies do get really hard. So you definitely want to get all those upgrades and the items, and it rewards you. But you can also choose not to if you want a challenge. So I've visited previous lava rooms before, so I know that this red door looks a little bit dangerous, but I'm gonna go in anyway just to show.
You're a rebel.
Yeah, it hurts.
$4
I
for
don't
Super
want that.
Metroid is a really good price, yeah.
So, I'm gonna actually use the scan pulse because I see there's something up there, and I'm pretty sure there's a pathway, but just to make sure.
While you have the Aeon energy, might as well.
There you go.
Excellent.
So we're gonna go up here.
I love how if you had just shot up above you, it would have looked like there wasn't anything to break. So
Yeah.
it's actually good that you used your scan pulse right there.
Yeah, I have gotten lost more than once. Here's another suit upgrade.
Oh, I love this.
This does feel really good.
This animation is
Really
really
epic.
nice. And I love how vibrant the colors are. It's just, this world is so Metroid. So beautiful.
Yeah. And it's just, again, it's really cool when the 3D feature is on, because you get to see all the stuff that's happened in the background. But yeah, so I'm gonna go in here.
You know, Samus has her classic suits.
Yeah, her various suit. So I can't go here, so let's try going back to the way we came from. Whoops. Oh.
Well, I got Super Metroid for 30 cents.
I like to play
Like during that whole promotion they were doing like early on in the Wii U.
Now you can survive.
So it's like it's hard to beat that deal.
So we're gonna explore this room now. And we could always go back and explore other lava rooms to see what we missed.
I have to point out that this is all one planet, this is all SR388, but look how different the environments are. It's a big planet.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
a lot of different areas
And
and,
there's
a lot of variety.
so much variety, yeah. And every area is just so colorful and unique on its own. So here I'm going to show a new Aeon ability called Lightning Armor. And what it does, it gives this green glow to Samus, but also overcharges my melee and lets me go through enemies without taking much damage. But it does take away from my Aeon pool. And so I want to actually save it in case I need it later.
Yeah, every time you get hit, it actually makes your Aeon gauge go
Sorry
down.
I'm
So
quiet. I'm just kind of savoring all of this here.
Run foolishly through a group of enemies unless you want to feel a lot of pain.
Yeah, so here's another door that I'm unfortunately not able to get in through, so I'm going to do another pin here. But I'm also going to show here, there's this
Oh, okay, you can
information
put
screen
pins
that
on there. I didn't notice that
actually-
before.
See, it'll show different items that are shown in the map, and if you're not quite sure what that icon means, it will actually tell you here. And it'll actually unlock too once you've discovered it and you know how to interact with it. So definitely keep an eye on these, because these are actually really informative.
It'll help you remember what you already know.
Yeah.
And we've already seen a few new Chozo artifacts, but that brings me to the question. Sakamoto-san, can you tell us a little bit about the decision to integrate more Chozo artifacts into this version of the game?
他のメトロイドゲームに比べて、この作品は、より多く彫像の作り出したものがあると思いますが、その背景について教えていただけますか。
はい、このゲームの舞台になっている SR388 という惑星は彫像文明が栄えて、そして滅んでしまったという非常に謎を秘めた舞台なんですね。
So, you know, this game is set on SR388, and it's a planet that was home to the Chozo civilization at one point, and so it saw the Chozo flourish, and it also saw them crumble. So this whole
Yeah, like for a few minutes at a time. Like sometimes I forget I'm streaming because like I'm just paying attention to everything going on here.
So that's why you see all of these
Planet.
Chozo
Oh,
elements that you
hold on.
mentioned throughout the game.
サムスリターンズ遊んでいただくとその文明の謎が ある程度わかるんじゃないかなと思う。
And I think if you get a chance to play Samus Returns, you might find some of the answers to the riddles that the Chozo civilization left behind.
What a tease he is.
さらに謎が深まるんじゃないかなと。
But it is possible that there may be some new and more intriguing riddles introduced through the game as well.
Fine, I guess everyone's just gonna have to wait and see.
ネタバレしないようにね、はい、自分で皆さん頑張ってプレイしてもらいたいですね。
And Teresa, you've gotten yourself into trouble again.
I did. So this is the second evolution of the Metroid species. This is the Gamma. I was able to do a counter melee on him finally as he came up close to me. But I'm also going to use Ice Beam because it seems to be really weak to his nucleus. So I'm just going to keep on attacking him. But yeah, he's got a dynamic set of moves. He's swooping down on me. He's throwing electricity on me.
But that's a good point. If you're ever fighting an enemy or a boss and your weapon of choice doesn't seem to be making a big dent, try one of your other weapons or abilities because they might be a little more successful.
And since I'm a little bit low on health, I'm going to feel safer if I put on my lightning armor. So I'm just going to go here.
You've made him mad.
Yeah, he is not happy with me.
I'm just gonna throw this out there. Those spider legs are really creepy.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of spiders, so yeah, this guy creeps me out.
Oh, he's turned red though, so you're doing well.
Yes,
almost there.
I should be almost there.
And that's another kind of visual indicator to show you that you're getting closer to making mincemeat of this guy.
Yeah, and there's all those audio cues too for when's the right time to oh boy. When's the right time to melee him? So it only happens when he goes down on the
sorry,
ground.
hold on.
Yes, I was able to successfully kill him.
Good work.
Yeah, that would be cool if Mario RPG was part of it.
That I actually want to
Pimpito, can you link me to the new Sonic Forces trailer? I think that was you that asked me about that, or is that somebody else?
Sakamoto-san and Jose, we were hoping you could tell us a little bit about how you went about.
Because I'll watch that after
There's
this.
obviously a lot of abilities, and it must have been difficult to balance making them feel useful to players without taking away from the challenge.
やはり新しい要素をゲームに追加するとそのバランス
Actually, maybe I'll just look for it.
やはり
I can do it.
十分な能力を提供したいけれども簡単になりすぎたら困るしどうやってそのバランスを取ったのでしょうか。はい。
Okay, this thumbnail, it has the guy. Okay, So this thumbnail has Chaos, Metal Sonic, Shadow, and whoever that friggin' red guy is from Sonic Lost World.
And players want to use them, and we want them to use them, of course.
Alright, cool. Yeah, once this segment's over, I'll take a look at that trailer. Then I'll probably call it a stream tonight. Or today. It's morning, isn't it? Ugh.
But, one of the things we have to be careful of is if we, overuse them, if we make them too powerful, it reduces, some of the tension that you feel in the game, and it sort of has the counter effect of actually reducing the excitement and sort of, again, that thrill that we want players to feel. So, again, it's a really delicate balance.
サムスリターンズで言うとビームバーストっていうその連射ができる機能があってこれが一番その例に今打ちましたね。これのバランスと非常に難しくてやはり消費量であるとかその効果であるとかその供給量このバランスをうまく整えるのに非常にチューニングを繰り返しましてマーキュリースティームさんにもいろいろとご迷惑をかけたんじゃないかなと思います。
Well, yeah, and I think a good example of some of the difficulty in that fine-tuning is what we just saw on screen, this beam burst. And what's difficult, again, about finding that balance is you have to measure the effect of the weapon, and you also have to take into consideration the amount of energy uses and the supply of energy that's available to you. And trying to come up with, again, a balance that works throughout the game and keeps all of those factors in mind. It can be quite challenging. I think we put quite a load on Mercury's team and having them do that, but I think they did a remarkably good job.
Yes, I completely agree with Sakamoto-san's words. It was difficult to balance the new abilities, not only because they can be used alone, but only because they can be used in combination between them, and also they can be combined with the classic abilities too. So at the end it goes pretty tough, but we, however, are very confident that we finally found the best possible balance for all players to fully enjoy them.
I think you achieved a great balance, and trust me, it's still difficult.
Alright, so my Metroid detector went off again. And this is the Gamma Husk, so I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be facing him.
Maybe it's something cuddlier. Oh, hey, little guy.
Or maybe not.
Yeah, maybe not.
So this is the next evolution. This is...
And they're really showing a lot of this game, aren't they?
He's pretty gnarly. I'm not a big fan of him. And as Sakamoto-san was saying that about the beam burst, I actually wanted to showcase this other Aeon ability because it is so it's so cool and it feels really powerful. Oh, and I missed my moment to the melee counter.
He does so much damage too.
He does. But I'm going to use a combination of abilities here, from missile to grapple to beam burst.
You really have to be on your game with this guy because he switches up his patterns a lot.
Oh, he does.
He's hard to predict.
And he's hard to predict, and he totally aims for me too. Like he's got me down.
Nice. That's just a beautiful melee counter too. I love how it slows down time and it has that really cinematic presentation.
Yes, it feels so epic and actiony, and I absolutely love it. And this is my least favorite move. This one gets me every time. Oh god. Oh.
And now you died on purpose so that we could
yes,
see
I
Zero
did.
Suit Samus.
She looks so elegant there.
Beautiful, yes. So thank you.
You're welcome. I aim to please.
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna try this again.
Yes, you can do this. We all believe in you.
I'm gonna skip the cutscene because I can. I'm gonna get right into that. Alright.
Nice melee counter right off the top.
So,
nice enough to
okay.
give it to me, so I'll take it.
So now there's reason to be worried about Metroid Prime 4. It's being led by a new team produced by Kensuke Tanabe, who's the producer of Chibi Robo Ziplash, Mario & Luigi Paper Jam, Mini Mario and Friends Amiibo Challenge, Metroid Prime Federation Force, and Paper Mario Color Splash. So, like, he's a producer, so, I hope that's not, like...
And as we're showcasing here, the new abilities, your beam burst.
So, yeah, he's a producer. I just hope that it's, like...
They add to the experience,
he's kind of...
as to the balance they were talking about earlier, they definitely don't make it
I wonder what his role
in
this is. Like he said, it's being led by him.
Yeah. Already out of them, so...
Oh, again.
It's alright. Third time's the charm.
He's pretty strong. Yeah,
he's pretty awful.
I'm hopeful that this third time.
So who knows?
Yes. You have the power of Samus at your disposal.
I have all her abilities. Alright, let's try this again.
Oh, of course.
Oh, I missed him. He missed me at that time. That was lucky.
He's gonna feel that tomorrow.
Hope so. So mean.
But I mean, he was a producer on the Metroid Prime game, so it's not like he's totally incapable of producing good-ass games.
That was your favorite.
Oh god, I absolutely hate this ability.
You know, he's more afraid of you than you are of him.
Is
remember
that really
That's
the case?
The truth.
I don't think he cares much about me.
Just when you think you have a handle on it, he switches it up.
Oh, yeah, I know. I always need to be on guard with him because it's never the same pattern or consistent at all.
You're getting really close, though. I think you can do this.
Oh, I don't know. I got one bar left.
But yeah, his recent track record hasn't exactly been great.
No.
So.
No!
Oh, so
close! Alright, I can do it. I can do this. I swear.
We believe in you. This is the time. And he's not going to do that move that
Maybe
you hate over and over again.
Maybe Sakamoto-san can give me some tips.
Yeah, they're playing this for a long time, aren't they?
Good luck. Do your best.
That's all I get.
No pressure having the creator of Metroid watching you.
No.
Love how dynamic the beam burst looks.
It feels so good. And I ran out of Aeon energy. That was my best one.
Oh no. Gotta do it the old-fashioned way now.
Missiles it is.
Oh.
Oh, that was close. Come at me. Come on.
Just stay down.
Yes.
Oh, finished with the melee counter. That's beautiful.
Yes.
Well worth the wait.
Thank you.
Good work, Teresa.
Good job.
Well, that is all we have to show for game footage.
All right.
We do have some cool announcements to also show to the folks at home, so
Yes.
I'm really excited.
So there's more announcements? I can't keep streaming this forever.
As you probably might have seen in the very beginning of the game, the surface area, amiibo functionality is active in this game. It does support the two Samus, the Zero Suit Samus and the regular Samus from the Super Smash Bros. Line, but there's also two new amiibo that we're so excited to show you guys. So
Okay.
we actually have them right.
Oh, they were hiding
I'm
the
gonna ask you
amiibo.
to hold- Actually, no. I'm gonna give you the honors of holding him because he's so awesome. So.
Oh, that's
we got the Metroid,
okay. That's a
and
Metroid
this
amiibo.
is the best part. He's actually squishy.
He's
Oh,
feels like a
oh.
Metroid.
It's so cool.
That's
and
really
he's, like,
nice.
breaking out of this little case and everything.
God, I'm gonna run out of
And then
friggin'
you
space
also
on my
have,
friggin' dresser
Samus
for all these amiibo.
again here, but she's in her classic Metroid 2 pose, and that is just so cool. Like the amount of detail that's around her, it's just it's so amazing. She feels so cool.
And
So
then
yeah.
these are going to be great additions to my collection, maybe your collection.
Oh yeah, definitely
Yes.
my collection. I'm a super big fan of Metroid. So we can't unfortunately tell you what the functionality is in this segment, but we will announce it at a later time. But we wanted to show you these because they're so cool.
Yes.
Yes, and
before we go,
yeah.
we wanted to ask if Sakamoto-san and Jose have any final thoughts they'd like to tell our studio.
最後に何か一言か何か発表したいこと何かありますでしょうかね。
どうしたんですか？
Yes, I wanted to thank Sakamoto-san and Nintendo for relying on us to develop this new Metroid game. So thank you so much.
Yeah. 私たちもマーキュリー・スティームさんというすごくいいパートナーに巡り会えて2D メトロイドの可能性をすごく広げることができて非常にハッピーです。
Yeah, I think we are very happy, of course, to have
So apparently there's multiplayer in Super Mario Odyssey somehow?
with Mercury Steam on this project, and we really feel that the world, the potential for the 2D Metroid franchise has really just opened up for us a lot. So thank you so much.
The first thing I want to say about multiplayer,
お知らせが。
I'm gonna see
One other thing I'd like to talk about today.
so there's probably something you can hear about in multiplayer. Timing's not quite here.
映画出ないんですけ
No,
ど、
hardware capable,
実は
there might be something.
今回のサムスリターンズではスペシャルエディシ
So
ョン
yeah, it's just they're implying that there's multiplayer.
Yeah, so we're gonna
Features.
launch and put on the market a special edition for Metroid Samus Returns.
Ooh.
oh, that's so pretty. So it also has on the cover the original pose from the Metroid 2 Return of Samus. So that's so cool.
That's really nice. I'll probably end up getting that.
There and reversible covers. So
Yeah,
that's
so
pretty neat.
the soundtrack is actually called Samus Archives. It's a music CD and it has about, I think, 25 tracks.
25, yeah.
Yeah, and it's just a collection of all the games that have come out so far for the Metroid series featuring our beloved heroine Samus, including this one. So I hope you guys really I'm super excited for it, so I hope you guys are too, and it's a really cool treat.
Yes, thank you so much for telling us about that, Sakamoto-san, and thank you, Jose, as well.
Thank you. All right.
All right. So I think later today we're gonna have a trailer.
Oh, that's right. So one more treat for you all.
Oh,
so those
more.
of you that have a Nintendo 3DS at home, you're actually able to see the trailer that aired earlier today, and actually, because you have a Nintendo 3DS, if you're able to put on the 3D functionality, you'll be able to see that 3D depth and display.
Okay, so it is going to be in 3D. Cool.
Be able to see how.
So I know a lot of games have kind of foregone 3D, like more recent games.
So we're really excited to have that available for you today, and you could download it for free on the Nintendo eShop.
Yes, and thank you so much for tuning in. We're so happy to be able to show you Metroid Samus Returns. Thank you again, Sakamoto-san and Jose, for joining us and speaking with us. And please stay tuned. Next up, we have Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, so don't go anywhere. That's right. Thanks.
All right, I'm going somewhere. No, so yeah, that's really fucking cool. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at the Sonic trailer, because somebody asked me to take a look at that. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Oh, that's a cool swinging remix here. Alright. 1 second, here, now. Gonna pause it and watch the Sonic. So yeah, watch Sonic, and yeah, I'll call it a stream. Someone asked me to watch it, so yeah, Sonic Forces. This wasn't part of the Nintendo Direct or anything, but fight back as modern Sonic. Classic Sonic. I wonder if it'll actually run at 60 frames on the Switch. And your own custom character. Yeah, we knew that already. Three heroes united. Taking back the world. From a powerful new evil. He's not really new, but yeah. Like, I guess, yeah, they're all teaming up. Is someone else? Oh, okay, a new OC, huh? Infinity? What? Is that its name? Alright, cool. Yeah, that game's continue to look cool as hell. Like, I'm still, like, into it. Looks like a proper follow-up to Sonic Generations. But yeah. Yeah, Nintendo announced a lot of really cool stuff. I'm really excited for all of it. Really curious about a lot of stuff. But yeah. That's cool. I mean, you guys saw all my reactions to everything. I mean, it's not really too much to discuss, I don't think. I don't know. Maybe I'll talk with some friends. Maybe we'll do like a podcast or something. Excuse me. All right. So, yeah, that'll do it for the E3 streaming. Yeah. So Nintendo's gonna be going all week. So I probably won't be checking out the tournaments because I got work tonight. Most likely tonight, tomorrow, and Thursday. So, yeah, we'll see where that goes. Anyway. You guys take care. I'm going to lay down and watch the rest of this Nintendo stuff that they got going on. And I will see you guys another time. Alright, bye.